check this out. As you can see right here, this is the inside glass to my oven, my Whirlpool oven. This glass is cracked and broken. It actually cracked and split in a really weird way, but today I am going to replace that. I am going to replace the glass on my older style Whirlpool oven. I looked up many different resources to try to figure out how to disconnect my door. I've never done it before, but I think I figured it out just by playing around with it. So I'm just going to give it a try. Have not done this. First go at it. And I did it. I got it. So to be honest, I couldn't find a repair video anywhere on this specific oven or this specific door, but I kind of got the gist of maybe how to do this from several different videos and resources, so I'm just gonna go at it. I don't exactly know what tools I'm gonna need because every door and every oven is differently, but I have a handheld screwdriver, I have my impact driver on a very low setting. I don't need to drive anything super heavy or hard. I've got my razor blade, and I've got a pry bar. Pry bar, maybe I could use it for a scraper. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see what happens when I get into it. But first, I'm just going to take my screwdriver and see if I can loosen the screws that are around this thing. There's probably maybe 6 to 8 different screws that I need to take off and just remember where they go. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Okay, I got all the screws off that are around. I think I could probably just lift this up and take this off. Yep, that came off just fine.
What?
I'm going to clean this up before I put it back on, but it doesn't look too bad at all. So I need to get to the piece of glass that's on the other side of this piece of glass. See, this is the one that does not have the crack. This is the inside piece. And this one looks pretty good. But if I just take these screws out, I'm not going to be able to get to it because it looks like this piece of metal right here is keeping that other piece of glass in. And so it looks as if I'm going to have to take this whole piece off, and I was able to take this double-sided or sticky stuff off, and I found a couple more screws right here. There's 4 here, so I'm going to take those off and then see what happens. Okay, I'm there. I just had to disassemble the entire door to get there. So there's only 1/4-inch screws that I can get to, and I think this thing will come off, and I'll be able to pull that other one out. We'll see what it's held on by. This does come out. I need to be careful with this piece of glass. I'm probably going to clean it really well before I put it back in. That should be nice.
You have to take it off.
It's not that bad. Wait. Okay.
There's a piece of glass. It's not easy to take it out. Maybe we have to turn it. That's what I thought. There's also...
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay. here it is. Here's the piece of glass. Not sure how or why it broke. Maybe from the heat and just being so old. But it is broken. It's definitely broken. And it was like a clean break. It didn't break straight or anything, but it was a clean break, and it just broke in two and separated. So I'm going to get the new one in and put everything back together. I got the new piece of glass set back in, and before I put everything back, I'm going to clean it, because the last thing I want to do is put it back together and see that I have left fingerprints all over it. That would annoy the tar out of me. And my wife. Nope. So putting it back together, the first thing I do is put this piece back on. Nothing was screwed on really tight, so I'm going to make sure I'm on my lowest setting of my impact. The next thing is put this piece of glass back. This piece of glass has lots of nasties on it. I'm going to clean this before I put it back in.
You're right. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
I got the stains and the grease off this piece of glass, the piece of glass that was on the inside, or on the outside of this inside piece of glass, and it is not broken. I'm going to be careful not to break it, but I'm also going to clean it well with Windex before I put it back.
Otherwise, it's great.
I can't even see that though. I can't even see it. I don't want it. October 30, 50.
Okay, those pieces are fingerprint free. Now I need to go to the next pieces. First, it's this piece of insulation. Just gets tucked around here. Then this piece right here. While I'm here and while I have the opportunity, I didn't want to or need to take this piece out, but it does need clean, and it's going to look that much better. And so I know my wife will appreciate it. Wink, wink. And so I'm going to take it out and clean it as well. Easy to pop off. Again, I'm going to take it over to the sink and clean this one. Okay, I washed this piece of glass that goes here in the sink, but again, I'm going to wash it with Windex to make sure it streak-free shine. Okay, all that's left to do is get the main outside of the door on. It's all done. I think it looks really good. It's never been cleaner. I think it's gonna do great. Now I just gotta get it back on.
That shouldn't be hard.
There it is. New glass. I replaced the glass on the inside of my oven door. It wasn't that hard. I just needed a few simple tools. I didn't even have to have an impact. I could just have a hand screwdriver. That's it. That's all I really needed. You can do this. If things like this happen around your house, don't call a repairman. You can do this yourself. If you want to see more videos just like this on repairing things and fixing things and making things around your house, please subscribe.